Hello everyone, this is your Captain Fantastic World speaking. Welcome you back on board the HMS Fantastic Voyages 2. Welcome to your voyages along the Sunless Sea beneath Lovecraft Country. Okay, so let's talk about what the plan is at this point. Now we're currently at Godfall, and where my usual run would probably be to Estival and start working my way south here. Honestly, I want to get the cycle with the chess abomination to its next step in the Salt Lions. And also, if we can keep the salt blessing there, we will use it on our sunglasses at night navigator. And if absolute worst comes to worst, we can trade the recent news for a Z story on the way out if we don't have any further use for it, hit while in London, and then make our next decision. So I think that 10 and 5, when you come to the, I think that's where we're at, by the way. I can never rely on this. Yeah, 8 and 5. We should be able to make it back. And we also now have 2 mirror catch boxes, which means when we go up to the surface, it's not going to be beans we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the much more lucrative business. Uh-oh. Trouble already. Alright, cool. Somebody looking for a fight? We can do a fight. Yeah, they are. Okay. We're going to go past you, dude. And now we're on your 6. How do you like that? And then... Alright. We lost like 10 hull there, 15 hull. Nothing big. So let's just go loot what we can. Investigate the wreckage. And let's get our... Let's get our 100 echoes. Huh. Well, usually it's more than that, but I guess the rate's going down considering how often we've been doing this. But hey, cash is cash. Alright, let's clear up a bit. What do we got here? Map-wise. Alright, so we're headed right to Nuncio. Good. I guess the pirate poet and us just have this kind of hate-hate relationship. So let's go talk to the crazy postman. I don't think we need to actually buy anything. We've got like supplies and fuel decent enough to get back to London. And we'll miss most of this fog bank, hopefully. Oops. Oh, get over there. Alright. First of all, of course, we go to the port report. Okay. Let's go... I'm not sure if we got anything left to the beach, because I think we've done that part already, haven't we? Partial, accepting no further, take soundings, Great Hollow. Yeah, we've... Let's see, something awaits you. Perhaps not. Let's go into the shift work. Study what goes on. 48% chance. Offer employment to a postal rat's niece. Yeah, that'll get us a free repair rat. Accept responsibility for an envelope of heavy cream paper. Okay, let's do that, actually. It's an invitation to a dinner party no long in the past, an occasion for bishops and dons. The opening is formal, but the closing lapses into expiration. Do please grant me the pleasure of response this time, so that I may know whether to set your place. If you do not reply, this is positively the last time I will invite you anywhere. With a glance at the sender and the recipient, ah yes, those two involved at least is a saleable gossip. 30 fragments and treating snippet. We should probably start selling some of those. Yeah, that's it for our shift. Got a little bit out of that one. Now we'll just probably take off. Well, looks like we're going to be heading into the fog bank. That should be a straight shot to Demu Island next. That's possibly... Yeah, we don't need to pick up as crew members, so we can actually stop by for tea if we want to. Which should reduce a little bit of our terror, but again, we're going above ground. But it's also, yeah, it's going to increase our supplies by 1, which is good. And also the port report. That's the problem with these in-between ones. I can't accelerate like I do in Book of Hours, so you gotta go through this. It's one of the reasons I want to have that bigger engine. I know it will decrease the probability of having something await me in port, because I'll be less time at sea, but it would speed up these things. I love lighthouses. They're awesome architecture, and they're almost all haunted. Plus, they're by the ocean, so win-win-win as far as I'm concerned. I love the ocean. God, do I miss it. This is not the ocean, however. Now, see, if I was here like 5 seconds earlier, I don't think it would actually make any difference. Okay, where are we? Still not quite there. Okay, so yeah, the funging station would be more than... Okay, now what we got? Seriously? Are you back again? Ugh. I missed because I got out of your range. Come on, get back in. Because my gun has bigger range than your gun. Come on. Come on. I can say slightly out of your range. Not enough, unfortunately. Are you running? Are you running? No? Good. Now I'm on your 6. Alright then, I'll just slow down. The biggest danger here is not hitting the island. Apparently the poet pirate really doesn't like us. Investigate the wreckage. Send an officer. 100 echoes, 1 fuel, 1 supply. Okay, cool. At least you're becoming a regular sense of income. As the other's praying, I guess, you know, some people think the combat is actually an issue. I mean, we haven't lost anybody in the combat so far with her. It's that damned canite thing. Raider that did so. Alright, cool. 2 defector. Okay, go. Let's go. 2 terror lost, 3 fragments, and 1 supply. Excellent. Now the port report, and then we will get out of here. We want to. 60% chance. No more than 50. Go for it. You were fortunate. 1 supply, but gained 2 terror. Excellent. So we'll be leaving now. Yeah, we could sell it back for 5, but we're going to be using all this stuff. Alright, so getting even closer. Yep, we all have all the fungus you can eat. Isn't it great being part of my crew? Fungus, fungus, fungus. Yummy, 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 fungus. I feel like the poet pirate's like a catch and release kind of thing. We just send her out, wait for the next 100. I mean, she scripts a little bit off the hull here now and then, but really, it's a profit. I mean, they can stop anytime they want. That's the thing. What are you? Another one? Alright, cool. We can do this. Be just in range. You want to play? We can play. I don't think we let them shoot once. We can scuttle her, supplies, fuel, and 3 more supplies. Alright, cool. I mean, I'm not going to be dealing with a problem with supplies anytime soon. Yeah, we're just stealing from everybody else. And, oh, discovered a pirate frigate from Stone Sol Isles. Stone Sol? We actually come across that. It'll be the trashing places that we have no knowledge of. I just know that they've got the Jolly Roger going up, and that makes them fair game. Yeah, you have to do some pretzel twisting sometimes in morality for the game's like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You are worth a Z story. Z stories are good. Alright, cool. Let's get full tax on them. And again, we're doing the whole kill everything again. That's why I get warships. Oh, look, we got lightning. Cool. Alright, so we'll let her disperse, and 15 fragments in a Z story. Z story is, like I said, we can trade for decent amount over at the Drowned King's pad. Like, I don't know. I mean, we got like 4 different underworlds underneath this underworld. Alright then. Pick over. Get 2 fuel, 2 supplies, and gain 5 terror. Barrel of Muetgroy's fungal crackers, a sack of coke, which is a type of coal, by the way. A tear-stained Bible, an odd stick of blood. Take what you can and leave. 2 supplies, 5 terror, 2 fuel. Kish. Yeah, we just need to be brought the notice here. Let's, okay. Nothing remains, witness, and boom. The face of the Northern Sphinx is all but gone, but the anarchist outcast scrambles doggedly up. It pauses at the top, then flips up into the air, an arc as precise as a compass line and down to the darkness of the Z. We did this ourselves once. We gone with the barely splash. You wait. There is no reason for alarm. It can probably breathe water. You wait longer. There is a certain degree of decorous alarm. Longer still, and the alarm manifests in the form of sailors clustering casually by the rail, only casually because no one would admit to any concern for the fate of a rubbery man. The rubbery man surfaces. It mounts to the steps, to the quay, and the ceremonious delight of a vicar mounting the piece of the pulpit. It holds a sphinx stone chess piece in its hand. Principles, it wheezes. A minor piece. The quarrel is changing. What does that mean? Good officers. Could probably check to see. Also, we need have one. Range catch, basically. You have this, returning with Sphinx Stone, so we have to return to it at this point. Okay, but we have at least moved it forward. Okay, so London awaits. We'll have to get back to Port Cecil at some point. As well as has to give you a strange catch. And next time we stop by the nuns. But yeah, I think we have a whole, let's see, recent news. Gods, where is it? Recent news, port reports, so much recent news. So we will drop off and get a Z story for that too. Because stories take no cargo space, and cargo space is actually a problem. I mean, not at the moment for our ship, but, you know, and supplies, wow. Well, no problem to worry there. And now we approach London, which isn't quite our, it's supposedly our home, and, you know, it's a nice place, but, you know, you get restless. You need to see some more of the Z. Alright, so, speak to the crew, lost 5 terror, gained 1 Z story. Excellent. You know, we're not really getting a lot of, yeah, terror is pretty predictable. Okay. Ball in London, yay. When I get, I'm probably gonna do a quick drop off of stuff here, and then we'll roll in and decide what we're gonna do next. We'll decide what to do between this segment and the next one. Okay, so the thing is, we have so much stuff here. Like, I think I'll just dump the. Let's see how much he spends for this. I think it's like 20 up at. If we take it up to Vanderbilt, what's it worth here? 10. But we do increase his favors. 4 more needed. So I'm thinking, since we've got like 14 of these, I'll just put everything at 10. If I go over 10, I will consume it. And there you go. Favors increasing. Excellent. Z story. Nope, those stay with us. Lamentable relic. 2 of those. Ambiguous Eloth. Lunch artifact. We have 4 of those. Dread surmise. Extraordinary implication. 5 of those. Yeah, that's enough for now. Pass on strategic information. We want vital intelligence is what we want. We'll figure out how to make some later. Okay, Godfall. Alright, 30 echoes and 1 fuel. Yeah, this is where we get our, spending money. Wither. Nuncio. Chapel of Lights. Codex. On Shadow. Yeah, let's see. Boss 5 Terror, which I always like. And some 30 cash. Salt Bazaar. A new island. And that's that. It's not bad. I mean, they just kind of rotate out there and look at the whole. We've got 12 fuel, 9 supplies. It's not a bad start for anything. We don't have anything to sell you. We don't want to buy anything that's kind of pricey. We'll get the morning papers. Lose 1 terror, gain 1 supply. Do we want to spend 100? Visit study. Can we actually produce anything at this point? I don't think so. We don't want to use a live specimen, but that's 500. So, yeah. Adventurers, you don't have anything to need. And, yeah. Moves in the great game. We only have 2. And we have been slowly but surely doing... Okay, so I'm going to do some thinking, and then I will be right back. Okay, and now we're back, and I've got a bit of a plan. Now, let's regard our hold. So we've got 12 fuel and 9 supplies. Now, I want to make a surface run, but this time we're concentrating more on getting the mirror catch boxes filled than we are coffee. And, I've got another unfortunate space here that's being used. The blue core I'm not worried too much about. But before then, I just realized... I've got like 19 secrets, so I'm not gonna pop a few because I'm probably just gonna level us off. Let's speak to you. Let's increase your iron by 1. All 10. Good lord. Almost. Oh, let's not do it your way. I don't want my ship damaged. Gunnery officer. Speak to. Could hurt. Okay. Let's see how it happens. Ow, sorry about that. The Archventress puts down her sword and helps you bandage the gash. Still pain, the best teacher. Ah, don't look at me like lost 1 secret, gained 1 wound, gained 1 iron, and 50 fragments. Great. Feeling like awesome sauce. And also we need beans to talk with you. But I do want to actually get my supplies down a bit because we only need 2 to get in and out of the lock. 5 I think will be sufficient. We've got like 9 at the moment, but of course now we've got to freaking go back to the lodgings and spend 2 restful nights. Okay, so yeah, and just I guess, well, no, we don't know if we're gonna get more wounded when it comes right down to it. In any case, our iron's now at 50. Or okay, like you increase my mirrors. Okay, 1 secret. You and continue 45. And let's see, this is fails. We can grab. Okay. Here you go. Increase fails. 5. And then last but not least, we're going to increase our hearts. Got a lot to talk to her about. But let's increase hearts first. Oh, right. Lost 1 secret, gained 1 heart. And boom. Okay, so yeah. Just increasing our numbers. You can't increase pages, unfortunately. But we did have some good time. But, what we can do is, if I'm trying to lose some flies, I can talk to him about science. Let's go. The nature of nature. Sunlight is, in certain senses, quite literally, law. Without sunlight, the Earth would spin off into space. Again, we're getting right back into, hang on 1 second, microphone adjustment. We're getting right back into Cultist Simulator and Book of Hours layer, which in fact light is what imparts structure to the universe from a universal source. Without it, everything would dissolve back into chaos, which, Watchmen, Sun and Rags, intercalculate. Some of you know what I'm talking about. The absence of sunlight down here means the absence of a dozen laws. Death operates unreliably, though more reliably on the Z, as you know, because water has its own element, it's chaos. Geography is uncertain, shifting, and dreams dreamed. He groans animated. Now he seems distracted. He apologizes and composes himself. It was a particular interest of mine, luminosity. The anatomy of the eye, the many liberations of night. Excuse me, the gruel's a little too thick. Okay, we lost 1 supply. We're bound to 8. And his snippet is 6. Excellent. I invite him to drink with you. Okay, so... Alright, cask of mushroom wine. No, actually, it's pretty cheap, so let's go with it. We'll exchange. We probably have to grab a couple of these anyways, but let's. I'm willing to spend that. I'm willing to spend it. The art of poison. I let most of them slip away peacefully, a drop of laudanum still on their tongues. For that sop to my conscience, I am most ashamed of. The wine flows as the haunted doctor caused candidly of his past, a status that allowed him to the bedsides of many of London's most infamous, and the black medicine bag that he carried the tools of both his trades, doctor and anarchist poisoner. I was a fool, he adds, a child, just a boy in a crusade, drinking in the rhetoric of the Calendar Council. Sounds like intercalculate, by the way, means actually an alteration of a calendar. Again, we're seeing a lot of the same stuff transferred over. I'm going to say, all right, in Cultist Simulator, there are 5 main histories. However, it's been pointed out among the scholars, there are actually supposed to be 7, one for each head of the 7 coils, ironically, who represented space-time as Ouroboros does. But 2 of them were severed by the Colonel as being too toxic to be allowed to continue. And I'm thinking that this timeline is one of them, which is since Kennedy left this company, kind of makes sense. Meta sense. Thinking myself more than a mere poisoner. What I did, I do not regret. Would, though, that I had seen their true hearts before giving so freely per tradition. He wraps his leather eye patch. The sound is hollow, sickly. It's a disappointment I well deserved. The lady taught me as much, at least. No. Another time. Perhaps the hour goes late, I thank you. Your doctor may have more to say after you visited places that touch his old interests. So you've activated him, got another snippet, another tale of terror. And I probably need to see... Yep, okay, there isn't much else we can do about him. And I need mooterfish for, 2 of them and a strange catch for another one, but... Yeah. The only thing it's kind of... can't here to dine with you is I would need 10 fuel. 5 torpedo commands is only 25, but it costs 125 freaking... dollars, echoes to do it. It's like... what the heck? Anyways... So, question is, what do we do now? Now, fuel needs to be at 25. That would put us at 1337, which is a lot. The supplies would stay exactly where they are. We essentially would be going up with, and I want 2 mushroom ones because we're going to try to transfer some supplies at the other end to make another one of the vital, strategic information. You get other vital information by going over to the, which island? Shipboard's Isle. So, yeah, that's the plan. So my guess is that we're just going to go as is. So, rather than try to use up any more supplies. And I don't think we really want to... we could. Gives us 20 for these. And, yeah, I don't think we need to... We'll come back when we get something a little juicier for them. In any case, let's get to the shops and let's buy the fuel. Let's see. 25 fuel, supplies are fine. Let's grab the 2 wine that we're going to need. And we'll need 5 honey and a bunch of other stuff and a live specimen. We can't afford to buy that much right now. Alright, we can get some strange catches and convert them. But yeah, let's get 2 of these and that leaves us 1 cargo. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop out and we are going to head south just to get mirror catches and to buy supplies and lose a lot of terror. We'll see how this works. It's like I said, we're always testing. Plus, if we're really lucky when we get down to the docks, we'll be able to gain a strategic information right there, be able to convert it over. That's a quick 750 right off the bat. So we may bump into a crab on the way. Get rid of some hunger. There's Mutton Island, not doing great there. Oh, there you are. Yeah, we can get rid of some hunger, too. Hold on a second. Well, actually, it's butcher for supplies. Lost 3 sick hunger. Great. Now you. How did that horde creature get in the board? Smash the sorrow sprayer with a flung boot. How did that horrible call Sarah take care of the nasty things? Alright. A relief. The haunted doctor breathes easier. He rummages for a hidden bottle, drinks deep. I apologize, mumble. It is not that I am a cowardly man. Merely... Besides, I was not neath born. When I ventured here, I knew nothing of clay men. Had hardly imagined I might one day share a handsome cab with a charismatic devil, literally. I had never ever heard of a sorrow spiders whose webs catches men's minds as easily as their body. Yeah. Have you ever visited the observatory where they nest? I suspect not. His hand trembles. It was a full year I found myself there with the lady. She wrapped me in her silk, and her children kept me warm. She gave me her sight, and all she asked in return was my eye. It was a dream which I cannot call a nightmare, yet one I woke from with shivers and revelations. If it is in light such sorrow breeds, only in darkness could there be hope. In liberation of night, I believe I saw hope for all of us. I was misguided, but that story you know. You lost 1 terror. Great, and you've unburdened yourself. Does that change you in any way? Request. Alright, that does work. A recent conversation has left me nostalgic, the haunted doctor admits. His voice shakes slightly, though his fingers do not. Should a still opportunity arise, I would remind myself that there are still those who dare to dream of a better world. It has been too long since I wore my hands in such a passion. He snips his thread. His work, after all, is immaculate. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we've unlocked him, which is good. Good use of the supplies there. Right. And we had a really good crab dinner. Alright. Far below, something moves. Yes, it always does. Okay. Okay, cool. We'll use you for information, I guess. I like the big guns. Eating a lot of crab meat. So, bog bank rolling in. Oh, gods. But fortunately not an issue for us. Okay, so. Not headed up yet, but we're going to gather a report. It's worth $5. Why not? For gossip, gained 1 groove in the great game. Alright, so. Here we're going to do this. We have a total of, we have exactly the 22 fuel we need. Okay, we'll need to buy 1 to get out of here, unfortunately. 8 supplies, the 2 must, yeah, okay. So we have 4 empty spots already. We will use up a total of 10, if we just do the sunlight, 11, 12 if we get the, do the visit. So we're going to need, we'll buy a bunch of supplies. Convert 1 of the supplies into fuel and then, or just buy 1 fuel. Yeah, probably just buy 1 fuel. And take our way over down to hell down below. So let's extend 4 and 20 and 2 will be 26. So we'll do 25 supplies on the way back on top of the ones we already have. All right, then let's go. 10 fuel, 24 terror, 1 supply, and light me. All right. To Naples. Fill 1 box. Okay, fill it again. That's our primary reason we're coming up here. We're going to slowly increase it so that we're going to do all this. So I head to Naples. All right, 1 fuel. Okay, we're going to, of course, go to Naples, Vienna, only to drop off the recent news. Echoes in exchange for making dinner. Hunger quality is gone. 1 move in the great game again. 1 intriguing snippet. 25 fragments and a supply. Excellent. So, got 1 supply. We'll probably get 23 more. Got purchase, supplies. There you go. And purchase supplies. Oops, now we're one over. Oh, I didn't mean to press that button. I meant press 1. Oh, well. Yeah, we're losing you. I can pick up another one someday. We didn't actually throw him overboard. We just left him here. Okay, I think we're done here. We may have to, like I say, burn some supplies to get back. But we've got 11 fuel, so we have just enough one to get back. Yeah, just enough to get back. Sure. Let's do it. Alright. And return below. Got desperate measures. There we go. And we will desperate measures and burn 2 supplies for 1 fuel. And then we will listen to more gossip. 1 vision of the surface. Okay, it's something. Perhaps not. And then we will launch. Let's head south. We gotta go to hell. What does our hold even look like at this point? And fuel. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. Do. Kind of crazy what we're doing anyways. Like I said, if we run out of fuel, I'll just burn 2 more supplies. It's actually cheaper than buying fuel on the surface. We can run our boiler on bread. Can't believe I accidentally hit 10 when I meant to hit 1. But, you know, these we learn as things. But at least we got rid of the monster hunter. I didn't realize you could do that. It was much more kinder than doing it at sea, I'll tell you that much. I'm sure he's having fun up there. He gets to retire. He wanted to retire. I'm sure there are monsters up there he's never seen before. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Alright, so let's go. Yeah, we're not going to run out of food anytime soon. Okay, so where are we? No port. We're just going to buy some fuel. What do we got? Okay, so it's 10 fuel. Then we should probably just, you know, stop off. Head up and see about trading some of these supplies for a possible coup of information, as it were. Alright, so let's launch. Do. Want to fight in the fog? We can fight in the fog. You started this. So I got to repairs soon. Cache curiosities, and yeah. Well, it's 1 of 5 we need. Let's not go into the whirlpool, thanks. Last thing I need after a good run, a decent run to the surface. Okay, so we have 2 things of sunlight, which are worth 800, by the way, if we can get them back to our contact in London. We're going to see about getting some information for change for supplies. We're going to see about selling any excess supplies we have to the nuns, and then probably gonna, in this particular section, try something different. Oh, good lord. Shepherd's Isles, bit off this direction, so let's go. And now we're back into the fog. Love fog back at the New England coast. It's just way it dead in sound. You hear the horns off the water because they've got actual lighthouses there. And you're just like atmospheric as hell. There's the sisterhood. We need to hit the shepherds first, and then we'll pop over the abbey. Humming along with the ambience here. Oh, look, another Z story. Blow so much fuel this way, but these stories are valuable. Boom. Four favors from the Lord of the Deeps there. So, you know, worth the effort. Just making sure I'm on the right angle here. Reality. A little more fluid down here, apparently, than most people realize. Or perhaps care to know about. It's always best. Ignorance is always best in a Lovecraftian universe. Alright, rest of the Z. Okay. 1 revelatory chart, 7 supplies, and 2 wines. Revelatory chart, okay, it's not as good, but oh well. Compile the report, and we can pretty much, yeah, we're good here. 9 supplies means essentially we're not selling any to the nuns. We're just going to be keeping ourselves. Now the question is, do we go all the way back? Pause. Do we head back here and do that, or do we keep heading south? Hit Fathom King's Hold, since we've definitely got the hull space for it. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll hit Fathom King's Hold, see what we get there. Could possibly get another secret. And then from there, by whatever, you know, we happen to pull out of that particular slot machine, we'll make a determination. We won't stop at the sisters, as we haven't got anything lit up, and we don't really have the excess supplies. It's just like before. Like I said, it's hopefully the revelatory chart. Okay, are you friendly? Are you gonna cause trouble? No? Good for you. I think the blue one means the friendly. Doesn't matter, we've lost track of each other. Oh, look, another one. Oh, we're gonna get rid of some food issues. Lost some more hunger there. You seem to be getting pretty far in just the crab meat. So many thoughts. Lots of fog this particular part. Must be cool and cheery at this point. The yin is rising. Hope we get the diplomat, because that means we can definitely get the strategic information we need. If not, we'll deal with whatever we got. Alright, so first things first. File a report. And descend. Crocodile, make an offering, watch a visager. And now let's ask for a boon. Buy fuel. Okay, I'm not going to complain. It's something. Okay, so what that means... Oops. Given our circumstances, it's 16 fuel, 8... Yeah, we've got some pretty good range here. We can consider going the long distance now, so... The question is what? We had to Port Carnelian. We have to hit the Adams Way in order to talk to... the Caldo Hair has to talk to somebody. We have Geode, Republic. I mean, we got a bunch of places we can go. I need some serious cash. I think we may have to end up having to buy the honey that we lost. That unfortunately means that we're gonna have probably more cash. Need more cash than that. But the thing is, we also have the 2 glowy boxes. So yeah, we're gonna avoid the Isle of Cats. We can grab some more supplies from the Melting Isle. That's probably our next move. Hit Adam's Way. Then if we get a strange catch, we stop the... We could just get the port report here. Then make another decision. Yeah, so that's probably what we'll do for the next part of the run, okay? I'll catch you on that side. Okay, so I've come to some conclusions. Now, we want to take a quick look at the chart here. So, what I'm thinking is that we're going to head towards Port Carnelian and pick up 10 coffee, plus maybe get into a little bit of trouble. Pop into the Melting Isles, then I can either go to Visage or straight to Port Cecil, whichever makes more sense. And from there, we'll take to Nuncio, Khan's Glory, and use the 10 coffee in order to get 2 more favor with the Khan, drop by Khan's Shadow to recuperate, then come around. We'll check out Abbot Horizon a little bit, get at least the port report from Chapel of Lights, hit Codex, Wither, Vanderblight, and Fault in London. We're obviously going to have to refuel a few times, but I think we'll work with that. I mean, we still got the 2 boxes of... Oop, hold on a second. Yeah, 1 less supply. 2 boxes of sunlight, and we're going to slowly increase that number over time. So we'll grab an empty box over at Khan's Shadow, and yeah, I'm thinking that when we get to the point where we're lugging around 5 of those things, because that's a lot, that's 400 a pop in London, maybe more if we can ever, walk back into the cat port again after losing all that damn red honey. We're not ever going to try to smuggle without a secret compartment. That's all I got to say about it. Anyways, let's go. Well, don't hit the island, obviously. Like I said, the engine, I'm thinking, my actual plan is to one day have an engine so powerful that I do this speed at half speed whenever I want to do more casual, just just if I want to have more situations and circumstances. We gonna do this again? Because I could sell a second one of you quite good. Hi. I saw that little disturbance it was causing. Thinking the more range I get from it, the better. That's not gonna do you well. Let's see. Oosh, 143. You may have to stop back to London earlier than I like. There's always problems with one's plans. Now we're to the point where we're chasing it down. Good. Doesn't want to play anymore, but you know what? We're not done until I say we are done. Well, let's get it. 3 secrets and 1 flute core. Yeah. Sure. Let's go with that. We don't have a lot of supplies to spare, but I think we should. Well, that happened. Yeah, now we've got 2 of the darn things. Yeah, we'll sell one of them to the historian and see what we get for it. Because I know we can sell one for like a giant soul in hell, but I don't know what to do with a giant soul yet. So if I ever do figure it out, we'll transfer it over. Oh, we need to... Oh, great. Ah, gods. Can't even see the darn thing. There we are. Okay, no problem. Okay. Might lose a little more hull here. Oh, he missed. He missed. Wow. Lucky, son of a bitch. But luck only carries you for so long. I don't think we took a single hit. Good. I like when we do that. Harvest it. Mustache, dig around innards. Let's go with harvest. 2 hunting trophies, 1 stitching ivory, which we can sell at Khan's Shadow, 1 other artless artifacts, and 2 more supplies. Take its teeth as trophies, its bones as corsets, what of its mustache? So many possibilities. Cut it up for exotic anedema scars. Place it over the door of your lodging as warding to burglars. Sell it to the Young Stags Club back in London as a mascot. For now, let it remain in the compartment devoted to Auschland's artifacts. Yep. Uh-oh. And a mass. I didn't mean to actually fling it overboard, I think. Oh well. I thought to mention to cut into it, but, you know. Hey, fish for dinner. Yeah, we need to change angles here. I kind of like to give the Rainier's Vortex as much, you know, play as possible. But yeah, that happened. Right back to monster killing again. Isn't it great? It's a game based on British imperialism. Of course you're going to make profit from exploiting slavery, killing wildlife for trophy, and trading in goods that your empire has seized. How much more British can you get? Let's mention our occupied port. Isn't that great? Alright, let's get this. Refer a patient to quality air. There's a lady at Muratoc who dresses in tiger pelts and shows her teeth to customers. First of all, let's call at the house. Let's get our port report. Tea shop. Fulfill your spy's needs. Find it. Seek intelligence. High risk. Don't think we have anything we can use here, but yeah, 27% chance. Try again. Alright, refer to patient. Let's see if that does. Oops, I have wrong button. Oh well, 20 terror, lost 5. Doesn't matter that much. But the lady insists that he should belong since in jungle. The tigers disagree. There are questions about where her pelts came from and how her former owners died. The Caldier offers her a consultation. Afterwards, the patient has a curious crescent scar on her forehead, roughly the shape of a claw. But I can wear a hat. It's no matter. She buries the pelts in honors and buys a ticket for the next ship back to London. Oh, looked like it was okay. I went the Snuffler's too hard to do right now, but shop-wise, what we need is we need coffee. Now we have cargo space for it, so we're going to grab 10 coffee. Now that is going to make it for, let's see, I think we got enough fuel for the moment. Fuel's pretty cheap here, actually. Let's top off. I think supplies will do okay. Alright, so let's, I'm guessing, hit it. Oh, okay. The officers need anything? I don't think so. Right then, let's roll. Not sure why we're mutilating people for entertainment value. And a vortex. We didn't actually meet the vortex before. I'm surprised. Another one? There's like, okay, we're threading 2 black holes here. Or did that just appear? Okay, so also I think next time we hit port we'll probably throw in some secrets. I think we got 13, so I'll drop 1 in each of the weaker things here. You know, veils. Hearts. And yeah, I'm still remembering I've got a wound from the increasing iron by 1. I didn't actually heal it back in London in case we get a second one, but I'm kind of hoping when we get 2 wounds, that means the guy dies. And, you know, I have to restart. And I'm sure I would make very rapid progress. Oh my god, are we going to do this again? Come on, come on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, 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 we're not done here. Oh, did you actually ram me for 20 points? Not bad. Oops. Stunning them, apparently, with the shots. The forward gun has more range, and I love it. Well, that happened. How much cargo space do we have left? No, I've only gained 1 flute core. Oh well. Just. How are we looking at, cargo-wise? 45. I say we keep going. Melting Isles it is. Get those supplies regenerated back there. Gods. Well, that was a thing that happened again. Also, when we get the supplies back, I'll probably, depending on how much hold space I've got left, use up at least one of them in order to heal the ship so we can keep it above 50%, continuing being able to heal at sea. Yeah. I mean, worst comes to worst, we have to go back to London. We'll make 12 pop for 10 times 10, 120 echoes, and I'm not going to sniff at that. See, flute cores that we're going to be selling are going to be kind of interesting. That I might actually, next time we go to hell, save one and just get that giant soul. I'm sure it was useful for something at some point. Hopefully it's not illegal. I don't mind the sonic damage. Alright, so the Melting Isles is en route. There you go. Oh look, there's a bat. Don't have to shoot it, do we? Just checking. Hey, look, they're having a luau. Oh boy, port report first. Port, hunger quality is gone, 1 supply. Then, we'll switch out for a moment. Well, we can't repair why we're doing that. I got it. Repair. Miscreant found his way into the cargo hold and opened a mirror catch box. His box is empty now. He looks down at his feet. Sorry, Captain, it was shiny. Throw him in the brig. We have lost 1 crew, gained 1 prisoner. We now have 1 empty mirror couch. You son of a bitch. You cost me. And you know what? I know what to do with you. This prisoner seeks revenge. I can make them stop wanting that. Caudry Air emerges from her surgery in a depressed mood. The body is wrapped in linen for disposal. There is nothing wrong with the technique, she tells you. If they'd been willing, it would have been cured them of their certain ailments, but they fought back under the knife. What I extracted won't be enough to fit a sausage. Oh well. Let that be a lesson to all of you sons of bitches. Stealing from me is not acceptable. Now, what do we have left in the hold? 7 with more than enough room. Let's grab those supplies. Only 2? Less than I'd hoped for. And we can pick up a passenger. The problem is, if I check the map on these guys, I'm only going to go to Port Cecil or Gaiden's Morn. So, yeah, we're going to be right on our way either direction, so let's go for it. Alright, it'll be $100 on top of everything else. Port Cecil. You got it. Got the room. We'll be heading out. And yeah, I think we're done here. God damn it, this cost me. You cost me 250 fucking... 400 actually. Well then. Well then, well then, well then, well then. Does anyone else want to do anything a little less than honorable? So now I have to basically take the mirror boxes directly to London. Got it. Well, we learned from our mistakes. You gonna cause me trouble? Because, oh yeah, you are. Fine. Fine, fine. I'm in the goddamn mood. And you're not even in range. And you're behind me. Mm-hmm. Mood. 2 supplies, 1 fuel, and another fuel. We're good. Kind of think like everyone on the crew is looking at me kind of like a little differently now. Sigh. This is what it means to be a captain. 400 credits right down the tube. Because of one person. This is why the secure cargo may be a good investment, assuming we can get it into our station. Okay. So. Port Cecil's on its way. And then we'll probably stop. I don't know, where are we in this? Yeah, it's probably a good place to stop at this particular section. I'm going to head right through that empty spot in the middle. There's nothing there, but I just want to fill in the gap. Not enough left of him to fit a sausage. Want that to sink in, everyone. Want that to sink in. Is Ekin Rock new? Apparently not. We're very close to Gaydensmore. In fact, doesn't make any sense not to just stop here. We're here. Port report might cost me another person, but I don't think casualties are a real issue at the moment. There's the dock entrance. Don't know if I can sell the sunlight here. If I can, I will. If I can't, we'll just keep moving. Shops. Okay. Could sell this for 226. Fuel supplies. Way expensive. Illicit goods. 300. Considering what just happened, we're going to do it. No, it sucks, but now we know that we can come back here and get 300 off the bot automatically, which may make sense to make a quick run this direction, but we need to recoup some losses. Sucks. Let's see. How much do we need? Don't need to drink. Explore. Nope. Familiar face. Oh, pirate poet. Let's do that. He's halfway through familiar baptism and glass as you approach. The pirates and corsairs are enraptured by the heavy thumps of verse, as are your own crew. She moves on to her most famous work, Remember Polythreme, before finally noticing you during the scream of clay. As the applause and clinking of coins fade, she tilts her head towards the pub door. Drinks. If you have the constitution to match a clayman. A tryst. Nope. Walk away. So drinks. Where is this? London? Vanderbilt? Naples? No, it was, It's still the morn. Your mouth is dry, your body sore, your head, you clasp a head to it. It burns almost as much as it aches. Memories rush back. The clap of the pirate poet's hand on your shoulder as she described the aftermath of your last encounter. Her story of countless days spent fighting her way through the slime and stench of a sea beast's stomach. Rescued by slavers and shoveling coal until an opportunity rose to escape. And then, well, then there was more. Now just aching all over, but mostly there. Why there of all places? A bandage. There's a wound from a, ill-gotten duel? No, you recall a parting gift given with a smirk and baptized with a loving splash of cheap whiskey. You peel back the fabric. A tattoo. Oh no. Counters of the pirate poet quality is now you've reached a rapport, an occurrence. Memoirs of pirate's tattoo quality is now obscene, illegal, autonomically most improbable. Yeah, but we lost terror. Okay, so let's Let's see, one drowning pearl. You do something. You know what? Do it. Okay, we lost 5 terror, 1 crew, but we have a port report. We gained 5 terror and lost 1 crew. Yeah, it's getting bad for my crew, but I am not in the mood to talk to them about it. What could we explore? Okay. Fight. Flee. Unleash your Mog. Oh, disappearance. Your Mog's fierce agility, but thus clears the Mog 2 is nowhere to be found. Did it lose its footing? Or did it decide the Morn is more to its liking? Oh no. We lost the Morg? Mog? Oh well. Oh well. It happened. Well, we'll move on with our lives. Okay, not exactly the best scenario happening here, but we don't want to buy anything else. Let's get over to Cecil, then we'll drop off this guy, and then I think we'll decide what the hell we're doing with our lives. It's not been a great voyage so far. The theft really messed me up. Now, the 400 that we take it back to London is not guaranteed. I think there were like 2 tries before the random encounter occurred, but we can drop it off here for 300. We can probably get 500 at the cat port if we can, you know, I think pay off our debt with them, which again, is going to be harder to do if you keep stealing shit from me, but we still be getting another box. We still would be continuing. 300 a pop. It's 50 for the initial, by the way, if you think about it. Okay, I guess we're going to get into a fight again. All right, let's go. Oh, it's underwater now. Well, yeah, you know. It's good mark, good mark, good mark. If you're really smart, you come out from underneath me entirely. You know that? Don't worry, we gotcha. Well, supplies really haven't been an issue so far. Butcher it, dissect it. Ah, there's nobody in there. Nope. Running trophy, Stygian Ivory. Okay, wooden corner shows. Do it. You have 1 tomb colonist already. Okay. Drop him off at Vanderbilt, I guess. This cargo is getting rather overdone. I mean, like, seriously. One of the reasons I try to keep this going, we still have the damn coffee, though. Something drifts fate down. Well, you know. Hey, we're overshooting Port Cecil. There it is. Don't mind me. Just been a day. Just been a day. Got 2 bunks open. Anybody interested? Alright, let's drop him off for a quick 100. Oh, you reach the crossroads. Palmed. Okay. Crevice in the coral side. Let's do this. Squeeze through the crevice into a narrow space like a stair. Irregular steps lead down. Silver light is strong here, and it becomes stronger with each step downward. Setting up. Okay. Okay. The outcast toddles eagerly over the chessboard to place the sphincter stone piece at one end. Oh yes, the voice of the principal sighs. Yes, yes, that will be very good, but I ache to be reduced to be less. Will you bring in more? Of course we will. Bring me a wakeful isle. Bring me to, You'll need to complete my chess set, then you'll need to defeat me. Bring me a wakeful idol to be my new bishop, a monster's tooth to be my new knight. Bring me a heart-shelled silver to be my new root. Bring me a little flint to be my new paw. Flute core for my kin. Ooh, 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 ooh. End flute cloak, end flute cloak, principal's end, a wakeful idol occurs now 1. Okay, we can actually do some of these. Let's do it. Give principals a piece of Stygian ivory. We don't necessarily need this for my dissolution. The others are tools. This is ornament, but ivory and chess is asked for, isn't it? I mean trophy. Trophy. Oh, my cousin, my enemy, I was either kind before I began my descent. Now you see me as I am. That would be so much less. I would dissolve on the waves like gold foam. Help me in. Kill my emissary, but not until we are ready. Okay. Oh, wow. We gotta be careful about this. God, you took the box too, you sons of bitches. The box is gone. I hate all of you. Oh my God, I know exactly what to do. I do, actually. You see, what we do is we sell, we'll sell the, gods. Gods. I didn't realize he'd give us so much, but we also can go to Drowning Pearl. We can get 2 Drowning Pearls now. Oh my God, so much to do. Should give him the Stygian Ivory, except he'll overload us again. Gods. Oh my gods. Yeah. Can do. We can. You're like not worth that much. Goodbye. Yeah, this will have to do. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Here is your syntax. My emissary recalls when it was burnt. See him flinch, no matter. He will end when I do. Now your secret. These sea lords you slay, they give of themselves the drowning feast. Kneel, and I will whisper a new fragment. 1 secret, lost 1 core, gain 2 Shintlak, principles and core facility, minor police, and 2 terror. Oh gods. We need to get to the shop right away. We can't sell anything. Oh my gods, what's the hold look like? Shintlak of 14. Oh my gods. We need to get 2 Drowning Pearls. Can we actually limp all the way there? Use the stitch ring, the flute core. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, I got thinking to do. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, he completely destroyed one of our boxes. God damn it, and I had plans for that. We lost so much. We were having but we gained so much too. Oh boy. Just sold the, money. Okay, so I got thinking to do. I'll be back. Okay, and we are back. Now, I've made a number of decisions. I had to take a lot of thinking about this, but here's our primary problem. The primary problem is we have 2 cargoes, the Shintlak and the beans, and we need to get rid of one of them. Now, if you look at the map, let's pause this, we're not eating. The closest way we wanted to do so is Khan's Glory, trying to get all the way back to the Fathom King's Hold, while theoretically possible, and then coming back to Gaden's Morn. We tend to work better in a cyclical form. So my thought is if we hit Nuncio, hit Khan's Glory, double back to Khan's Shadow, and then begin the process back to Fallen London, where we can discharge some of the port reports and small bits and pieces of cargo. We can also sell one of our Stygian Ivory here, because you only need 1 to give the Abomination. So from here, I think we can figure out how to get it so we can get down to Fathom King's Hold, grab the coffee, come back up through Gaden's Morn, Port Cecil, get some more Shintlak, then pull the coffee up here, and then begin another cycle until we run out of things to give the Abomination. I think we've got 3 things in our hold that we can give him, and that will end the quest. And hey, if that's 5, whatever Gaden Morn gives us for those pearls, because I noticed that option when we were there last, we'll see how much it's worth. All right, so let's get to it, shall we? Also, I wanted to point something out, is that Tomb Colonist, we did not throw him overboard despite the sound effect. Essentially what we did was we rescued him from the inside of a whale. We dropped him off at the port, but we're not heading to Vanderbilt anytime, so essentially we left him in Port Cecil, so he's going to have to find passage to Vanderbilt. But while that's going on, I have a thought. You see, guarding our hold, we have 4 fuel and 5 supplies. Now, first of all, let's up to 5. Now the thing is, I'd rather you can go you can pilot into a port hungry, but you can't do so without any fuel. So what we're gonna do is we're going to launch, then shut ourselves down, hit repair, burn off one of those supplies, those get 5 back, dock back up, and we will buy fuel, putting us at 6 and 4. Now we'll have to hit Nuncio next, so let's go. It's a postman station, so from there we can head to Khan's Heart, then Khan's Shadow, and I think I'll end the episode there. Hopefully we won't have to eat a crew member before we get there, but you never know how these things work out. So, after what we did to the last couple, I mean, honestly, it's too bad, you know, that the Call to Here didn't save a few bits. We could have used them. Sausage. Never ask what's in the sausage, especially if you've been at sea for far, far too long. Anyways, beyond that... Oh my god, I was about to make a Donner Party reference, and then I realized a lot of you don't know that. I mean, even among Americans don't remember that. In the 19th century, there was a expedition called the Donner Party, which got trapped in a mountain pass during a blizzard, and... Yeah. As the joke goes, a Donner Party of 50, Donner Party of 32, Donner Party of 17, yeah, they resorted to cannibalism in order to survive. That's hardly unique, but it was one of the best documented ones, because the San Francisco Gazette did a whole thing on it. So we know about them, but we don't... Somebody trapped in the whirlpool there. I mean, I'm not going to get involved. They made some bad life choices, and, well, that's on them. No, you're not going to fight with me. You understand that? Anyways, while we're here, let's grab the port... Oh, shit, I didn't have the port report over in Port Cecil. Oh, well. No major loss. Let's do some shift work, and then we will grab the Postal Rat's Niece. So we'll have a backup for that. Then we're going to get the fuel, buy another fuel while we're here, and then we'll launch. Okay, hopefully they're in a better mood. I don't feel like getting into a fight right now. Also, I've got a bunch of secrets, and we're going to have to figure out what we're going to do with them. I'm thinking I'm just going to up them by blocks of 5, and I think the first one we'll up is going to be hearts. Just because. Then we'll do veils and mirrors. I know mirrors has we lock weapons on slightly faster, but hearts, we've been getting a bunch of hearts base tests. So yeah, I think we're good. I'm going the wrong way. For crying out loud, I guess I got into trouble. It's by thinking too much, I guess. Ready? You gonna fight? Fine. You missed. I don't think you're doing as well as you think you should be doing. I love that cannon's extra range. I really do. Let's not do a twofer, okay? That would be bad. Well, that was relatively good. I think we might even have some room in the hold at this point. I guess a little detour did benefit us. Uh-oh, investigate. Okay, there you are. Have an Oscu. Okay, there you go. 400 echoes. Oh god, it's like, that's more profit than we're gonna make in a while. Oh well. Good to know you're there. Anyways, yeah, okay, that was awkward, but, you know, profitable. Hey, I'll take it. Also emits that barge thing or other. Okay. Hang on. Oh, little skull right there. I didn't notice that before. Yeah, we got more than enough fuel to get to the con, and yeah, let's try that. Oh, now we got fog. I don't want to be in the fog. Bad things happen in the fog. Sometimes I'm the bad thing that happens in the fog, mind you, but let's get it in. Okay, so yeah, we got more than enough fuel to pull us off. Worst comes to worst, she will just burn the last of our ship's biscuits to get to Khan's Shadow and get some fuel. But this will hopefully produce what we want. Alright, so yeah. 5 and 5. So we have now have 3 favors with leopard's condensation. I don't like condensation. Condension. Stain, I guess. But we need 5. So we'll get access to the Nephrite Corridor, and we also... Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. So now I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the drowning pearls, because we're gonna trade out the Shintalite for drowning pearls. Got things to think about. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll probably end the episode here. We've gone way over our usual thing, I think. We're at 20 minutes over at this point. So yeah, from here, we have to decide if we're going to be doing the trading pearls for, drowning pearls for the Taman, or if we're going to do it for Gamon's Mountain. Now, don't tell me in the comments which one produces what. I don't want to know. I want to discover it on my own, okay? So until then, this is your Captain, Fantastic World, saying farewell from the HMS Fantastic Voyages 2. Hope you've enjoyed your time on board, and we'll see you again on the Sunless Seas beneath Lovecraft Country. Like, share, subscribe as per usual, and bye. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.